Oh boy, Cheese Man, we got two North American teams, neither of which we expected to find in this situation. We expected one to get knocked out the round before. We expected the other to be making their way through the upper bracket. And both of them are right now here with their lives on the line. One's going home right now.
It's the fallen G2 up against the team that no one has believed in the entire time. EG trying to go through the lower bracket, make the dream run, and get into the grand final.
Absolutely, and just to clarify one thing, when Gibbs predicts a team, what happens to him?
They lose.
They lose. So just to be clear, Gibbs thinks G2 is going to win this. That's if you didn't catch it, we'll just put a bow on that whole travesty of a train wreck of a thing that happened there. We got a full desk predicting G2 right now.
4 against 0.
Nobody's still believing in EG.
And it's Classics. Again, another LAN where he's come in. No one wants to say that he can win, and it's up to him to be the one to lead EG forward.
Folks, get up and get loud. We got two North American teams. We're going to send one home finally. It's going to be the last region to send a team home here. G2 in the blue, Evil Geniuses in the orange. Best of 5. Start out here on DFH as always, as is tradition. We'll see EG start here with an early shot. It's going to go all the way in. Chrome puts it through.
An overcommitted G2 gets immediately punished by Evil Geniuses. And what a pass out from Classics, the man we were looking for.
Classics has been playing lights out this entire tournament. He has been the backbone, one of the only North American players to still play Dominus. Him and Jacob, kind of the only two I can think of off the top of my head. They're an early goal. Another shot here from Corrupted G. Rizzo in net gets that one away. Rizzo had a rough day yesterday, part of that 3-0 sweep that Complexity put on G2. See if they can bounce back here, find a better performance on day number 2.
For EG, it's all been about that physicality. Try and open up the G2 net, and they've been starting already with a chance.
Oh, Chrome tries to get it past Kronovi, but he takes it away, and a follow-up shot from EG keeps the pressure in the blue. Here will come Classics through the air, but Rizzo's there. This one going to the net. Well, does it go in? It does. Tie game from G2.
The ball isn't going to stay in one half for too long. You get some pressure and clear it all the way down this time. It's Rizzo with the pile driver straight up the guts.
98 kilometers per hour on that ball. We got ourselves tied up here in the first minute of game number 1. Rub the G through the air. Classics now trying to pass back towards Chrome. Kronovi trying to get over the top of Corrupted G, and JNAP's now with a follow-up. Rizzo lurking in the midfield, waiting for his opportunity to strike. Respects Corrupted G on the backboard, just waits his time, takes a shot, crossbar, it's bouncing, he'll finish it off. That's the lead for G2.
No passes needed, it comes straight off the backboard, and you have to think a little bit of nerves coming from Corrupted G. That clear shouldn't have been coming out, but the crowd, they're getting behind both teams, but it seems to be all behind G2.
Right, there's 3 goals in the first minute here. 3:50 in first minute and 10 rather. Fast high-flying game. Here comes another one, but this time defended by Evil Geniuses. The follow-up from Kronovi goes on in. 3-1. G2's putting the hurt on him.
It only took 1 minute for G2 to warm up, but 3 goals already in quick succession. And what a clever little pass down from Rizzo.
They had that open rotation that allowed the long shot from Evil Geniuses right off the beginning of the game, and then it's been nothing but G2 offense ever since. Hear the crowd loving it right now. EG now up on the midfield. Comes Chrome through the air, keeping that ball near the ceiling. Best way to move it into enemy territory. Pass comes through, but the defense is there. Slight double commit from G2, but the pass is extended there by their frontline defense. JNAP's Kronovi back in the middle. Rizzo moving up. Classics trying to fake each other out. Kronovi to JNAP's. Move across midfield into the corner. Back down, Corrupted G with a redirected demolition onto Chrome, and that'll open up a momentary power play for G2. Rizzo getting the fake pass. Can he get Chrome as well? No, he'll pop that one away, and Kronovi's going to pick it up in midfield.
Both teams keep slowing down the ball. They're looking to just build up the pressure, and they're actually happy to put it in the corner away from their opposition where they can't get the clear.
Some bumps, some physical play. Comes EG Classics right in front of the net. No one's there. You just pile driver the goalies away and just can easily shovel it into the goal.
They'd already turned it into a 3v2, and that Chrome only had to beat that one player because the net was completely empty.
They had that shot covered in so many directions there, and now a 1-goal game from Evil Geniuses. When approaching halftime, Classic so good at killing that ball on kickoff, give his teammates the opportunity to cheat up, take the early shot. Doesn't turn into a goal just yet, but still. Good attempt. Classics now onto the backboard. Corrupted G up one player in net. It's Kronovi. He'll try to get up and block it, and he does. Now a pile up from G2 there. They'll get out of the woods. Oh, do they? No, Kronovi tries to get back, but Classics puts it in, and it's a tie game.
It's devastating for Kronovi. Look at that happening in the defense.
What is this?
Oh, it's the disappointment, but you have to give it to EG. G2 keep on passing, and they shut it down with those bumps.
They know this is Rocket League, not a roller derby, right?
Maybe bumper cars.
Maybe bumper cars. It's a good middle ground here. Chrome with a pop over one. Goal inbound, but JNaps catching it off the back wall, clearing it away. G2 moving out into the orange corner. Chrome popping it high, going towards midfield. JNaps is trying to pass it across, but nobody's there to pick it up, and it'll be Corrupted G at midfield, moving it back into the blue. All spending a lot of time here in midfield. Very shallow into each territory. Kronovi with a great shot, and Classics with an epic save to send it away. The pressure will stay on for G2, but the damage is already done by Classics. Back out to midfield, winning all of the 50-50s, and it's back in the blue corner.
Nerves of steel from Classics to save that right on the line. And now it's all G2 stuck in their defenses. They're starting to run low on boost.
Here comes Chrome. Through the air, now into the corner. Classics played away. Kronovi picks it up, puts it into the orange. Chrome able to stop it, pass it off to Corrupted G. Now the shot towards the goal. Rizzo sends it away. Approaching the final minute here, all tied up in a high-scoring game. It's been a low-scoring event overall. Classics with an open net to shoot at, puts it wide. And the two defenders from G2 get it away into their corner.
They did all the hard work. They'd taken out the only player with boost, JNaps, that opened up the net, but they're not getting the accuracy.
Here comes Chrome through the air. It's a bit high. He's going to need a second touch, and maybe one of his teammates can give it to him here. Here comes Classics onto the backboard again. The G2 defense drawn dry of boost, and there's the lead for Evil Geniuses.
What was happening in the net? Every single member of G2 getting chased around by Chrome, and it was only a matter of time for Corrupted G to finish it off.
The frontline defense of G2 up in the midfield, they're doing a great job keeping the ball in the orange when they have that opportunity. It's this back line. They've been constantly on top of each other, and EG not making it easy by getting up and in their faces. And now the lead here for Evil Geniuses, but it goes away off of kickoff. Who expected it to go there?
It was 3 goals in a row for EG and completely turned around. Kronovi so fast, up in the air, dunks it, and no one from EG was expecting it.
What a snipe. That ball didn't touch the ground after kickoff. 46 seconds left, tied up again.
And 4 goals in this first game. That's as many goals as they had all of yesterday. It's an 8-goal game, a record for this season as well.
The momentum building for the infield advantage as well here, giving them a home field crowd. 29 seconds left, pressure's on for G2. Can they finish it off here in game 1 and set the tone of the match? Classics trying to clear it away, goes back out to midfield. Here's JNaps now, 20 seconds remaining. Out in the midfield, lofted high. EG moving up, they've got it into the blue corner. Classics moves up to try and get the pass going, gets it in front of the goal, but it's cleared by Kronovi up high in the final countdown. JNaps now into the corner, Classics moving in as well. Looks like the ball might stay on the ground. Overtime likely here. It's Kronovi, he'll let this one touch. He's a smart player there. Overtime in game 1.
In the first game, it's this close. Both of them fighting for their life, and this is so similar to league play, where it was a close series.
Chrome helping, went out on the killed kickoff. A final shot from Classics. Beautiful play from EG. From kickoff to goal, they had complete control.
This has come out of nowhere. EG earlier in the day were not this fast, and Classics just getting to that before they were even up in the air.
Enabled by Classics' initial kickoff. He's so good at killing that ball every time, giving his team the ability to shoot here. You can see them getting themselves hyped up. The crowd is on G2's side here, but they are continuing to defy the odds, playing that underdog story.
EG don't need the crowd. They just have Classics ready to push all 3 of them up. Chrome and Corrupted G doing everything they can, but it was a great 12-shot game from EG.
Classics listening to the crowd, trying to figure out if they're rooting for them or rooting for G2.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at the thumbs up. They're happy with this one. What a game as well. Classics, 2 goals, 2 assists. almost perfect goal participation there on 2 shots as well. Clean play there from Classics, 5 from his teammates, 12 total from Evil Geniuses here in game 1.
If you told me right now, or before, that G2 would be 0-4 down in the World Championship, the #1 NA seed already crumbling, I would not have believed it. But we know they're made of stiff stuff. They can come back and try and almost reverse sweep the entire lower bracket.
G2, if any team can do it here in London, it would be G2, but my goodness, they are making their lives hard on themselves. All right, can you talk about the North American champions possibly being the first North American team out here at LAN? Game 1 didn't look promising there. A close game, both teams fighting desperately for that victory. It was EG that came out with it. We'll move on to Utopia for game 2.
G2 need to find those passes. They need to find each other, and even though EG are doing a good job of disruption, G2 have not felt like they're in control.
Ball's in EG's corner. Classics looks to clear it out himself. Corrupted G now back down to Chrome. So Classics moves on to the far side. So Chrome looking for the demos, looks for Rizzo. Rizzo's able to get out of net in time and clear it away. Looking for the transitional plays. Now the ball's back in front of the blue net again. JNaps tries to get it away. What a tackle from Chrome. Granovi gets it away in time, but the pressure's still on from EG. Corrupted G off the backboard. Classics with the loft, and Chrome trying to take the shot. It's up high. Classics doesn't make contact. Here comes Corrupted G. No, JNaps slams the door on him and sends it away. 4:07 left to go here in game 2, and we're still scoreless.
And finally, G2 were able to control their boost in defense. EG have kept so much pressure in the past, but they were always drained as soon as possible, and the clear can finally come through.
G2 now up on offense. Chrome keeping this ball near the ceiling. So goes up to meet him. Alternating contact right now. EG's making work out of it. Moving it into the blue. Obi keeping it up high. JNaps pushes across midfield near the ceiling. Another great touch from Corrupted G. Back down. Ball spending a lot of time in the midfield here. Chrome shutting off an open shooting lane from JNaps. Ball spending a great deal of time. It's surprising how long it's been since it's been in the corner. Finally, Granovi puts it there.
And EG shouldn't really feel this comfortable. They're letting G2 go for the touches, knowing that they're not going to be effective, and then dealing with them after in a 3v2.
We had a game, just came off of a game number 1 with 9 goals. We're at nearly halftime here, and nobody's scored. Corrupted G, pass it down. Classics tries to take the shot, it goes off the post. Here comes Rizzo looking for a shot. JNaps with the follow-up, it's wide of the goal. He's gonna need to follow it up himself. It's not there, but Chrome maybe looking low on boost. EG struck right now on defense. A good shot from G2. Corrupted G gets it away in time, and they'll hold on to this scoreless 0-0 game. Who's the first to crack their egg?
That was the best chance that G2 had, and JNaps couldn't complete it. What is happening to the superstar of North America?
For those of you listening at home and wondering what's going on in the crowd, it looks like they're doing the wave. It's been pretty fun. Corrupted G looking to take a shot, now off the wall. Classics up to take another one. It's defended by Rizzo. JNaps and Granovi can't get it away. Crowd's going around still. Here comes G2. Back over to the side. Rizzo now up on the wall. Granovi's airborne as well, looking for maybe a pinch play. It's not going to happen. 1:58 left to go. And the crowd's restless for a goal. Yummy.
It still felt like EG's game the entire time, and it's just finishing. It's up to G2 to make those clutch saves to finally get the counterattack. But again, they're not finding each other.
Classics gets a demo in net. This could be it for EG. 1 minute, 39 seconds, but JNaps has other ideas. Gets to pass one. Classics tries to stall it out, but JNaps keeps it moving into the corner. Now Granovi trying to get it set up here for Rizzo. Can he stall it out above the goal and let it drop down? No, it's cleared away. Here comes Rizzo though with a shot. Corrupted G tries, but it's not gonna happen. G2's got the lead.
The crowd loves it. They love Rizzo, and he is the one to finally step up for G2 to break the dam and open the floodgates.
The teams had to hold their breath for like 3.5 minutes here of just constant back and forth, and finally G2 finds a way through the 1-goal game. 1 minute and 20 seconds left for EG to respond. G2 looks to tie up this series.
Given how good G2's clutch defense, last-second defense has been in this game, they might just be able to hold on to this lead.
They need this win desperately. They lose game 2 here. They have to reverse sweep Evil Geniuses just to stay alive here at the World Championships. Classics airborne. Following through it in the air. Can he get it himself? No, it'll be JNAPS over to the side. Ball was high anyways. And now retreating defense here. Corrupted G demolish on the initial attack. Able to clear this one back. And now Classics following along. Try and play it away. Here Rizzo. Kernovia midfield now across in the final minute here. 42 seconds remaining. JNAPS with a follow-up shot. It's defended well. Here comes Corrupted G. JNAPS back across midfield, just keeping his ball stalled out of midfield. It's good for G2, but EG needs to find a way through the defense.
Great patience from Kernovia as well to wait for the last possible second for the clear. Just let that clock run down.
Comes Classics. Back on the midfield, no follow from the rest of EG, and here comes JNAPS through the air. Shots wide again. Classics and Corrupted G on the final countdown, moving it forward. Kernovia misses on the backboard. No one's in goal, but the shot is high from Classics. The follow-up from Chrome is wide, and it's not there. Kernovia's got the breakaway. He can just keep it on the ground, and it goes down. G2 ties the series.
So close from EG, but G2 hold out in the end. And Rizzo, of course, the one to get that goal, the one to finally find his nerves and start this run. But for G2, they need to start warming up into the RLCS, into the World Championship, and into this land stage.
Move on to Neo Tokyo, guaranteed a game 4. G2 trying to find a way through this lower bracket. We talked about on the desk a team that is great when under pressure. There's no more pressure than this in front of a roaring crowd, a rowdy one at that. They want to get this win.
And even then, there's so much pressure just to grow across this game. They have to face Dignitas after this. That could be the ultimate boss at the end of this side of the lower bracket.
Evil Geniuses grounding themselves. This crowd antsy for a winner. G2 and Evil Geniuses, no home team here. So just G2 and Evil Geniuses, whoever they feel like rooting right now. It's been mostly G2, I feel like.
I think they've changed it up as well. It's the best crowd because they cheer for everyone. No more USAs coming through because we have Canadians on both teams.
North America. It doesn't quite work, does it?
Not quite.
Not quite there. Game 3 inbound. We'll see Rizzo on the kickoff here. Chrome going for it as well. Classics resigned to the third man role. He won't be able to get the killed kickoff, but here, again, off a kickoff, they've been so good at attacking early, Evil Geniuses has. Now Rizzo down to the corner. Here comes JNAPS looking to cop it around. It's Classics and Corrupted G looking to play defense. Corrupted G now. And he followed this one in, looking for the Doomsday Dish, doesn't find it, nearly blocks the shot from Chrome, will stay scoreless in the first 30 seconds.
That could have been devastating, a repeat of what happened earlier with Corrupted G getting in the way, but they get away with it for now.
Rizzo with the midfield boost pickup, just looking for an opportunity. Jams puts it towards the goal, but Classics has the read. Kernovia, he'd been empty since the push in across the midfield. Finally, he'll find the boost starve in the corner. Corrupted G and Classics. 2 men out to try and defend that play on the ground. CG2 back off, Chrome. Popping this one high towards the blue corner. JNAPS lofting it for Kernovia, sends the shot towards the goal. Is it in? No, yes, just off the bar and down. Second snipe of Kernovia.
Down, Kernovia bringing this back, the crowd favorite, and he finds the perfect shot right in the top corner.
That's the second time we've seen him do it this series. Just super high, lofting the ball towards the upper corner and just dropping it in. Kernovia, the only player on the pitch, the only current active player in North America, I guess other than Lachinio. I was gonna say something that was not true there. He's one of 2 North American players right now that has won the World Championship.
Rip Sad Jr.
Yeah, or Orvis Zero, whichever one it was. 3:36 left on the clock. See Chrome wrap this, Classics falling back to goal as Corrupted G moves into the corner. The crowd cannot decide. Cheering for the generic team name. Chrome tries to put it through, but it's off the post again. And EG struggling right now to shoot anywhere not near woodwork.
It really felt like EG, their entire game plan is just to try and hit that forward, go for the shot, and set up the pressure. And I think G2 are starting to figure out the strategy.
G lofting it high. JNAPS on the backboard with the read. Back out to midfield, and it's Classics with the response. Kronovi looking to get through the back line, but Chrome's there, intercepting the pass. JNAPS deep in enemy territory on the rotation. Rizzo up. Classics intercepts, meets him at the point of contact. 2:43 left to go, a 1-goal game. Kronovi out of his own corner. All the way into the Evil Genius's end. The dunk from Classics is wide. JNAPS follows it along to pick it up. Gets a pass, one on the wall. Chrome now airborne. He'll be uncontested as he gets this one near the backboard. Kronovi unable to drop this one anywhere other than in front of his own net. But JNAPS dribbles it away quickly. Pressure from Evil Genius is putting it on from midfield, and Classics able to finish it off, tie up the game.
The backboard is EG's best friend, and they've gone for a meeting with it multiple times. This time, bounces perfectly in their favor.
2:16 left on the clock. In anybody's game here, anybody's series, both teams with 1 goal and 1 win. Game 3, a win here puts you on match point, gets them just that 1 game away from staying alive. It's Kronovi. Lofting it to Rizzo, letting it go past him. JNAPS picks it up in the corner. JNAPS keeping himself on the ground a lot right now. There comes Scrub to G, trying to get over the top. The ball was away. Kronovi now, trying to follow it up, can't get there. Chrome, he could possibly find Classics in the midfield. Save comes through from JNAPS as he took the shot. Rizzo. For JNAPS, shot towards net is wide. Can the follow-up be there? It is. Rizzo moved in after the pass and put the lead back in G2's favor.
That back up by Rizzo, the 1-2-1. And the defense had to go up for that. They had to try their best, but Rizzo followed it up perfectly.
Now, can they hold on to it? 1 minute and 40 seconds. Stand between this victory and G2. Needing to burn the clock down. We saw them do it very effectively in game 2, but the pressure now coming on from EG. I mentioned it earlier, they've been doing a great job taking shots from midfield and keeping G2 trapped back in their own half. Scrub G gets past 1. Here comes Chrome looking for the shot. JNAPS gets the block on the double commit on offense. Classics demolished in his own backfield, but Rizzo unable to gain ball control. There won't be any advantage gained. Continues to just try and tackle. JNAPS now up onto the backboard. Rolling down nice and pretty. Nearly sneaks it through, but the defense holds. And Kronovi won't finish it off. Prodigy just couldn't quite get it away. And Kronovi makes it a 2-goal game.
It took something so clever for JNAPS to get his playmaker. And Corrupted G did his best. But that soft clear was not enough to get it past Kronovi.
Absurd ball control from JNAPS to give that shot a possibility of happening.
You can see why he was voted #2 in terms of the league play MVP. Just so good, but where is the defense?
Again, off the kickoffs, Classics kills it. The follow-up is there. And then the double commit forced on defense by Chrome. Corrupted G's got an open net to shoot at and a 1-goal game in the final minute.
This can be make or break, and EG are the ones that keep getting those kickoff goals. You cannot afford to give them up.
Classics leaving the ball for Chrome now in the air. Goes back down Corrupted G, gonna look to try and dunk it through, but JNAPS is there. So Classics taken away by Rizzo. Challenges being won by G2 left and right now. Corrupted G. 36 seconds left to work with. It's lofted in front, the ball up to the ceiling. Kronovi looking to drop it back in. Rizzo puts onto the backboard. Corrupted G, nice zone on JNAPS, but doesn't matter. Rizzo finds a way. All the attention on JNAPS out in the front. They forgot about Rizzo.
What a god. You are on fire, Rizzo. Dropping that one down. He got the spinneroonie and popped it over the defense.
A beautiful goal to try and secure game 3. 27 seconds left in a 2-goal differential. Corrupted G popping into the middle. Classics airborne. No one's there to meet him. He takes the shot towards the goal, but Rizzo's got it away. Defense not necessarily been his strong suit of late, but he's showing up right now. G2 needs him. Looking to get their 2nd win in this series. And they're going to do it in style. 3 goals with 11 seconds. This one's over.
It's so surprising. It was just a couple of seconds ago that this was a 1-goal lead, but JNAPS leading the way. He's got 3 assists. This time he gets involved. 4 out of 5 of the goals.
Yeah, 2 there on Rizzo and Kronovi apiece. We'll let the clock wind down. And moving on to game 4 here. Evil Geniuses, you can put one more in as kind of just a morale booster, but it won't win them the game at this point. The clock hits 0 and G2 takes game 3.
G2, and I can't believe it, but I don't think they're the crowd favorites. It's just Rocket League that everyone's cheering for. But you can see JNaps and Rizzo finally finding their stride. They've had their Vegemite this morning because they're ready to fire up.
I wonder if they brought any Wheaties from home.
Wheat Bix, maybe?
No, it's a joke for the American fans there. G2, 1 game away from sending Evil Geniuses home here. It's the first team down from North America. Man, Evil Geniuses, you'd hate to see them go after they were able to survive that first round of the lower bracket. Nobody believed in them. They were able to get past.
They need to change their game plan. They've just got the one play right now, which is take shot after shot, go for a demo, try and open up the net, but they've got to start getting creative like they were up against Vitality.
13 shots from Evil Geniuses. They put so much pressure on G2's net, but 8 saves came out from G2, and the rest were just inaccurate here. G2 doing work, finding a way to get the wins, and now 1 win away from moving on here in day number 2. The waves continue. That's a lot of fun. Look at it just going all the way around there. It's so much fun when you have a circular crowd you can do this with.
Now we're heading into game number 4, and G2 are 1 match away from having the NA champions up against the EU champions in the lower bracket.
The lower bracket. Only one of them gets to move on out. You know, Evil Geniuses, they'd love just to continue to play spoiler. You can ask Gibbs, it's not been a day for easy predictions. Every time we think we've got it figured out, it just doesn't work. Every time you think the team's gonna zig, they just punch you in the face.
And that is what LAN is all about, as Kronovi. That one was close.
Try to get it through now, JNaps over to Kronovi. The shot coming through, but Classics in net, hanging far back, he'll get it away. Grab the G. Pass back to Classics. He's going to try and fall on this, but he's running a boost, won't be able to make the play. Over the top of Kronovi. Grab the G now. Classics looking for goalies, doesn't find any.
G2 have been so good at avoiding those demos as well. They go up on the wall in defense, prevent EG, and that's why we're seeing a lot less bumps in this second half of the match.
Much more difficult to bump when you're on the wall. JNaps not going to be able to make contact. Grab the G. Looking for Chrome. Rizzo now back over towards JNaps. Kronovi lurking behind, looking for an opportunity. Here comes Kronovi through the air. Double commit on defense for Evil Geniuses. Can the follow-up come through from Rizzo? Looks for the shot and it's high. The wall play will come into effect. Evil Geniuses defense holding on for now, but the pressure's still on. What a win there for Kronovi as Rizzo looks for an opportunity to prowl. Gets it out in front of the net. Here comes Kronovi screaming through the air. Defended in the air, but still the pressure on from G2 as they look for this first goal.
They got 5 touches in a row. You can see just how fast G2 are trying to play, and it's making the EG defense panic.
JNaps, they've been kind of absent from the rotations there. This is a contact as he came up from defense. Gives Evil Geniuses a chance, demolished in net now, and the shot comes through. Finally, Evil Geniuses makes their game plan work and get the lead.
The beautiful belay by EG to get that off the wall, thrown for the demo, and finally, the ending, the coup de grace by Classics.
The Bash brothers are in the house, and they're gonna remove your goalie every time if they have any say about it. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left here. Game number 4. Evil Geniuses just trying to force game 5. Bring it down to 1 game. Scrub to G with a shot over the top. It's high. The follow from Kronovi. Get it back out, and here comes Rizzo. Pushing it into the orange. There's Classics. See Kronovi. He got out of his own corner. Scrub to G with another shot. This one high. Rizzo actually stalls it out above his own net. JNaps with a miss, and Chrome just has to put it on target, but JNaps gets back down, gets the save, and will stay at a 1-goal game.
This is when 2.5 minutes can feel like an eternity, and for EG, they're just looking to get the shots on goal and just try anything to tie up the game.
See G2 moving up for that equalizer. Kronovi gets it over the top, a 1 up onto the backboard. We're up to G. Unable to make contact. Rizzo now back in the middle. G into the blue corner. In the pass to JNaps. Kronovi lofts it all the way to midfield. Chrome has to fall back 2 minutes and 5 seconds left here in game 4. The 1-0 lead for Evil Geniuses, and now they're advancing on offense again. Good pass, Kronovi. Kronovi, quick rotations, 2-man rotation in the corner. On the backboard, Rizzo with the clear. Kronovi looks to extend the play. Just his presence is enough to put it all the way into the orange corner. G2 still looking for that first goal here.
Even though Classics came in, didn't quite trust Corrupted G, it was a brilliant play. Constant 50-50s to just hold that ball on that left wing.
Kronovi now out front of the net. Classics take a shot and Rizzo gets it away. Now Corrupted G into his own corner. Classics able to send it and reverse the direction. It's up on the backboard. Classics the only person in net as Kronovi's shot is high. Had a good opportunity to put on the equalizer there, but unable to find the target.
It was a good opportunity, but because EG had put G2 on the defense, they didn't have enough boost.
So close. It goes away. Kronovi demolished on the wall. EG will look to move out. Jamps drops us down. Final minute of game 4. And Evil Genius is holding on to the 1-goal lead. They can make it 2 here. Classics not going to be in the picture there as he gets the assist. Corrupted G to finish off the goal.
Speaking that around the corner, G2 had to make something happen, and Classics knew that Kronovi would try for the clear, gets the dunk, gets it around the corner. So calm under pressure.
And Evil Geniuses, they will not go away. Game 4 on match on tournament point. This is their last life. If they don't win this, there's no way they continue on, but they continue to pound the net of G2, and we're going to be going to game 5.
Rome at his first ever World Championship, starting to find the goals, starting to be a real nuisance in attack.
G2 needing to clinch it up. We talk about G2 being a team that plays in the clutch, maybe just having that extra game right now. Just like, you know what, it's just not dire enough. We have to go to game 5 in the lower bracket to maybe find a way through here. It looks like maybe a 4th goal. Corrupted G couldn't quite find the angle. But they're doing a great job just keeping this ball in the blue, which will absolutely guarantee them a win here in game 4.
Some shaky Rocket League from both the teams right at the end, but it's not going to matter. We are going to see a game 5.
We'll see a game 5. JNAP's rocking default Zombas. I don't feel like I've seen a pro rock those wheels in a long time.
He's a fashionable guy. You've seen his jersey, the nice red Canadian man, supporting his country. JNAP's might be the last one from G2 to touch the ball and try to just get the first goal on the board this game.
We'll see as the clock winds down and will be game 5 inbound on Champions Field for a chance to continue playing in the World Champion. Can they get one more? No, it's not going to happen. Evil Genius is making a show out of it. Game 5 just around the corner. Could you ask for a better lower bracket match?
EG so much more successful with their shots this game. They finally were able to convert on all those shots they were getting, and even though there's a little bit of nerves there, you still see Classics playing to the crowd.
My goodness, and what a crowd it is as well. It's been loud, it's been raucous, it's been amazing, and I cannot wait to see how this final game goes.
We're not even near the grand final yet, and the crowd is just going wild.
So much energy, you know it'll grow tomorrow as well, and I like to see Evil Geniuses not removing their headphones, not listening to the crowd right now, just staying in the zone. They found a way to win, they found a way to get this chance, this extra life to move on, and just trying to play their game right now. You see JNAPs as well, staying focused. This next game just around the corner. 5 shots from G2 there in game number 4, the fewest we've seen from them yet. As they were kept completely scoreless, shut out in game 4.
The first time that they didn't get a single goal across this series. It looks like EG are in control of the match. You have to start believing in them now. Even if they do not win this last game, they have put on a show, and they are looking for Dignitas.
What a performance EG has put on. The only prediction I feel like they've gotten so far was the joke one from Gibbs a moment ago. And it might be his first right prediction of the day. So here comes G2. Play out of their field. Up there in front of the net, Rizzo now. Carried to the corner. So Rizzo now back down towards JNAP's Classics with interception towards the goal. Kronovi will get it back to the corner. Now Corrupted G. Pass to Classics. Just the G2 defense giving a lot of space right now to EG. Constant mistakes and another shot. Chrome's gonna finally capitalize. Evil Genius is 1-0.
It's so fitting that it's Chrome, the rookie, coming through against such an experienced squad. And he just closes that out. Not enough boost left with Rizzo. Only had 10 to try and make the save.
4:28 left to go on the clock. Evil Genius is striking first here in game 5. G. Get it back up to midfield. Jnaps looking for an opportunity. He'll play it up to Kronovi, who doesn't find the shot. It was a good pass. Now looking for the follow-up here. Still high. He's going to need one more. Rizzo's there, and it's in the goal. No! Chrome gets it away. There's the shot from Jnaps, and it's a tie game.
Just clutching that one out. I cannot believe it stayed on the line for that long. But luckily, Jnaps had Rizzo's back and finished it off.
You saw Corrupted G hounding Jnaps, trying to remove him from the field. Did not want to give them that follow-up because he knew Chrome, only thing he could do there is literally just get the ball away. He can't worry about where it's going. He cannot take that extra moment to think. He just has to keep that initial imminent goal from happening. Jnaps able to capitalize. We'll have 2 goals in the first minute of game 5. First game of this series, 9 goals. I'd love to see a shootout again.
It hasn't been the most convincing match, but it is about shot for shot, weight for weight, and so far, EG getting the advantage of that.
Yeah, this is the thing about lower bracket games. They don't have to be the cleanest. You just have to win to stay alive. There goes Classics. Up to midfield. Past one.
Now that it is the North American match, the crowd's cheering for OCE. That means they're cheering for both the teams.
Good old-fashioned memes. Gotta love them. Here comes Classics. Corrupted G. Over the top, Jnaps keeping this ball at midfield as Chrome. Airborne alongside Classics, a double commit. But the demolition on Kronovi, no initial shot can come from midfield, and EG actually to gain ball control off that double commit. Now Chrome, another demolition. The Bash Pros in the house trying to make work. Another one on Rizzo. They just continue to pop him off. It's like it's a death match.
Not only were they going for the demos, Classics stole both the boosts, the full rotation, and yet G2 remain calm, get the clear, and now they're on attack.
Despite how just explosive that offensive was, the ball never crossed the front of the goal. Wasn't very effective. Chrome with a nice shot. Kronovi with a lofty save. Right here at halftime. Still a 1-goal lead. Here comes Jnaps trying to finish it off, trying to make it the 1-goal lead for G2. But 1 goal apiece, 2 games apiece, and half the game left to play.
We've crossed the halfway line, and it's a sprint to the finish. Who can get the next goal? It could be the difference maker.
It's Rizzo in his own corner. And move it out. Chrome. Play past him. Simple 1v1. The pass plays from G2. Countered by AG, and the ball makes a full lap around the field. Jnaps now. Moving away. Classics. Uncontested. Picking this one up. Seeing he can fake Kronovi. Goes underneath, and now Kronovi. Through the air. Kronovi looking for Classics in net. Corrupted G in net, rather. Didn't find him. Chrome, there's an open net in front of him, but Rizzo takes it away. He had run out of boost, wasn't going to be able to make that final shot. And we're still tied up in a game that slowed down a bit. Both teams playing a bit safe. There's a shot from Rizzo and the save from Corrupted G. Excellent reaction from the defender.
Excellent to see Corrupted G be the one to make that save. He was a little shaky earlier. I think he's really found his stride.
Time starting to tick away. Running low here. The thing about taking this much time is that even small little mistakes can happen. Chrome pops it to the side. I think he was trying to get Rizzo out of the way. The thing is that we're getting into silver goal territory. Next goal that goes in, effectively securing the tournament. The final minute of game 5.
The series has been so close. It's only fitting that it comes into this, but the miss.
Chrome onto the wall. Corrupted G looked for the ceiling shot, but got the fake out of the defender. Back out to Jnaps. Rizzo and Kronovi both moving up. 40 seconds left on the clock. Classics in the blue corner. Jnaps takes it away from him. Corrupted G moves up with rotations on offense. Keeping this ball in the corner. Kronovi now with a clear up on the ceiling. Jnaps airborne looking for a shot, but it's wide. 30 seconds left.
Could have been a goal, but Rizzo was holding all the way back, not wanting to go forward. And there's 20 seconds left as another shot goes in.
Corrupty G tries to make a save. Kronovi and the defense from Classics is there, and now a breakaway. JNaps will play it to the side, but Chrome looking to pressure him, not giving him much room. Final 10 seconds as Classics picks up Boost in his corner. He'll be the first one to touch this, gets it past Kronovi, but JNaps is there. Back over in front of the goal, and Chrome pops it up. Classics with one last shot here in regulation, goes into the corner, touches the wall and stays alive. JNaps, you see Kronovi get it up, like they're still going for this in regulation, not letting it touch him. Finally, overtime, game 5, next goal, stays alive at land.
No way, it couldn't get any closer than this. Can EG finally prove everyone wrong, or will it be G2?
G2 surviving the Classics kickoff. Hurt them last time we went to overtime. Game ball control, Chrome sending it across midfield. Classics looked for it. Kronovi over the top, picks up Boost. G looking to play it down. It's a mess of cars. Kronovi looking for the goalie. JNaps gets a pass, but the defense is there. Small double commit, and Kronovi can possibly find this, but it's over the top of Rizzo. Kronovi's touch was defended well. Classics and Chrome. Over the side, here comes Rizzo through the air, dropping it back down. His teammates are far back. EG not realizing it, they'll go for the heavy clear. A miss from JNaps. Every mistake here in overtime could spell the end of the World Championships. A shot defended by Corrupted G. Now back, another shot, this one wide.
It's been Kronovi, the steadfast one on G2. It's up to him right now to hold this team together.
Chrome looking for goalies, but not finding any. G2 with so much offensive control, but the shot's just not quite there. Classics now airborne. We'll get a touch. He stalls that one out. It's the most lofty ball I've ever seen, just sitting on the ceiling. Chrome trying to play away JNaps over to Kronovi. Classics has it towards the goal. Rizzo's there. He's got full boost, but he misses. Here comes Chrome. Can he put it in? Keep him alive. He does. Evil geniuses. Nobody believes it, but they stay alive, and G2's going home.
They worked so hard for this. They worked for 3 months, 6 hours a day of scrims.